Namaskar friends, I welcome you to the digital media of Uday India, and in my regular column, that is What India Thinks, I want to speak to you today about how Indian Navy is trying to flex its muscle in Indian Ocean region within the Indo-Pacific, and China's expanding impact in the IOR has become apparent in the recent years. Friends, the Indian Ocean has long been seen as New Delhi's traditional backyard, and it was designated as in the 2015 Maritime Security Strategy of New Delhi. Warship incursions by Pakistan into Indian territorial waters, the episode of the Chinese PLA affiliated to vessel Yuan Yang 5 finally docking in Sri Lanka, and Maldives former President of Abdullah Yamin's India Out campaign all cast doubt on New Delhi's capacity to provide maritime security in the region amid escalating US-China hegemon competition. The neighborhood first policy leadership in the humanitarian and disaster relief operations and the establishment of an IOR division within the Ministry of External Affairs, which now includes all major island nation states of the Western and South Indian Ocean, also that New Delhi has given the IOR priority in its diplomatic engagements. Till now, I must tell you that India has dealt with situation in IOR diplomatically, but this is new India and it is ready to take on the challenges proactively. You know, Defence Procurement Board DPB is the apex body of the Indian Ministry of Defence that is responsible for approving procurement of weapons and equipment for Indian Armed Forces. The DPB met last week on September 2023 to discuss a number of proposals, including Indian Navy's proposal for acquiring second Vikrant-like aircraft carrier displacing 45,000 tons. The Indian Navy has long advocated for the need for a third aircraft carrier in addition to INS Vikramaditya and the newly commissioned INS Vikrant. The Navy argues that a third aircraft carrier would be necessary to maintain a continuous presence in the Indian Ocean region IOR, which is becoming increasingly contested by China and other powers. And the proposed second Vikrant-like aircraft carrier would be a significant upgrade over the IMS Vikramaditya, that is a refurbished Russian aircraft carrier. The new carrier would be equipped with state-of-the-art technologies, including a new aircraft launch and recovery system and a more powerful propulsion system, and it would also be able to carry larger and more diverse air wing, including the Indian Navy's new indigenous deck-based fighter aircraft, the TDBF. The acquisition of second Vikrant-like aircraft carrier would be a major boost to the Indian Navy's power projection capabilities in the IOR. Friends, it would also be a significant step towards the Indian government's goal of achieving self-reliance in the defence sector. Here is a more detailed expansion of the Indian Navy's proposal for a second Vikrant-like aircraft carrier. The new carrier would be displacing 45,000 tons, making it slightly larger than INS Vikrant, that was 44,800 tons. It would be powered by 4 General Electric LM2 2500 gas turbine engines, giving it a maximum speed of 28 knots and a range of 7,500 nautical miles. And the carrier would have a flight deck of over 260 meters in length and 62 meters in width, and would be able to carry up to 30 fighter aircraft, helicopters and other aircraft. It will be equipped with new aircraft launch and recovery system also, that is similar to the system used in the US Navy's Nimitz class and Gerald R. Ford class aircraft carriers. The carrier would also be equipped with a variety of other state-of-the-art technologies that includes a new integrated combat system, a electronic warfare suite and a new anti-submarine warfare suite. Friends, the construction of the new aircraft carrier is expected to take around 7 years to complete, but it is likely to be commissioned into the Indian Navy in early 2030s. It's good that government has taken good decisions and started the work. And friends, the acquisition of a second Vikrant-like aircraft carrier would be a significant boost to Indian Navy's power projection capabilities in Indian Ocean region, that is IOR. And it would also be a major step towards the Indian government's goal of achieving self-reliance in defense sector again. That's all for today. Friends, I explained you in detail how Department of Defense Production is continuously engaged in uplifting and in strengthening and inducting new technologies and new carriers in Indian Navy, in Indian Air Force and in Indian Army to strengthen the security of India. As I told you, this is New India, and the Defense Minister has already told that no one in this earth will ever try to attack India. If anybody try, India will not leave them. That's all for today. Stay tuned with Uday India. Bande Mataram.